Hello, everybody. Yeah. Beautiful campus, by the way. I walked in and I was shocked by the campus and it's so deep inside. And then again, I started walking down. I saw a row of computers in the next lab. I think there are around 100 computers there at least. Then I saw it's written lab 2. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm in the wrong place, but then yeah, it's an amazing campus. Now to you, I'll give you a shocking statistic. Only 10%, according to the census report, last census report this is, only 10% of India has access to computers, right? That's shocking, isn't it? I think a lot of you would have heard a few weeks back, Mr. Sundar Pichai became the CEO of Google. A lot of IT guys here would aspire to be like that. And more than that, a lot of your parents would want you to be something like that, right? Yeah. Imagine the opportunity for the other guys. There are only 10% of them who have access to that. Look at the disparity in India. On one hand, you have hundreds of computers in a reputed college like this, and on the other hand, they don't even have access to computers to do anything. India is a unique country. The average age is 27 years. India produces a population equal to Australia every year into the workforce. Without access to computers, a population of Australia. So how skilled are they? How ready are they? I think all of us keep listening to or reading in the newspaper guys who come out of IITs, IIMs, get 7, 8, now even 9-digit salaries, or start some kind of venture that's funded, which goes into loops of funding and becomes very big. Another very shocking fact. According to the Acer report, 50% of the 5th standard grade students can't read 2nd standard grade English. Right? Shocking? So imagine the state. So I'm here to talk about computers. So computers do help a lot of people, right? You have computers here, facility here, the best of teachers here. And where it actually is required, you don't have the best of teachers. They don't have access to computers. So with technology, you're trying to give people the same opportunity to get into a good college or get into a good job or do what they want to do. You know, I'll just give you an example why technology is so important. I think a lot of you would have seen a 3 or a 4-year-old kid play with the phone, shoot an email, switch on the YouTube, click what he or she wants, right? The ease of which they do it, 3 or 4 or even younger, I'm guessing. Now, just remember the last time you tried to teach your aunt, your dad, your grandparents how to use a new app on the phone, how to use a Skype call on the computer. Frustrating for them and for you, both sides, right? So now imagine a kid coming out of your college and a kid coming out from another college, getting into a job. The kid coming out of a reputed college knows how to use a computer, knows how to do everything. So he does or she does their job and all the reporting and everything is easy. If you've not used computers, you have to first learn computers. So apart from doing your job, you're frustrated learning how to use the computer itself, right? So imagine what a hurdle it is that the person goes through. I know there are a lot of professions. You're a sportsman, you're a singer, you're a chef. You know, you might not need a computer. Or you're into some vocational thing that you might not need a computer. Even if you're not an IT professional or all other jobs I'm talking about, even if you're not an IT professional, not doing programming, you need to do PowerPoint presentations nowadays. You need to do a lot of project reports, right? You need to send a lot of mails. Computers is necessary. So Renew IT, we are just trying to make these computers accessible to as many people as possible, right? Just to make the disparity less and create equal playing field for everybody. Now, going across a little bit more about technology, right? Education now is at its best. I think Aditya was telling about the whole thing, even Sir followed it. technology becomes better with internet, right? You get to learn what you want to learn, teachers get assisted, kids get to learn what they want, right? I'm guessing most of the students here would have internet at homes, internet at college, even internet on the phones, right? And now I think Google has got a project going on called Project Loon. Facebook has got internet.org. And there's a project going on called SpaceX. They want to release 700 satellites across the globe so that you have uninterrupted internet. In India, without computers, how do you access this? Right? Quite a few might have heard there are educational initiatives called the Granny Cloud, right? Where grandmothers from UK help teachers in India in a rural place, if they need, help teachers and students to learn what they want efficiently, right? Something like that is there. So things like that are there, but then if there's no access to computers, what do you do? Actually, the government of India has started realizing this, and with the Digital India initiative, they've kept aside 1 lakh crores for something like this. So that's a good start. That's a really good start. Hopefully it goes into the right places. That's it. So just to give you another very important story to say about how important access is. All of you know Bill Gates, Microsoft, right? Bill Gates, as a kid, he was lucky enough to go to a very good school in Seattle. In his school, there was something called as a teletype. A teletype is a precursor of the computer, right? And also, there's a mothers club in Seattle that purchased a refurbished teletype, okay, for their own use from some company. So, according to sources, this was, if not the only, one of the main reasons that he and his co-founders could create Microsoft. Just the access to the precursor of, access to the refurbished teletype. So you can imagine that. So with Renew IT, what we're trying to do is give access to good refurbished computers to as many schools as possible. So I just want to share a small video of how we do it so you can understand what we do. Yeah.
School has computers and internet facilities, helping her learn the latest information about the world around her, making her highly employable. Jay, however, continues to learn through conventional methods and misses out on the latest advancements in this high-tech generation. So why this imbalance? Let's take a look. A brand new computer costs around 20,000 rupees, making it difficult for schools with little funding to afford it, depriving Jay and millions of kids like him the chance to a brighter future. So how do we get affordable computers for our students? Check this out. Computers in Schools, an initiative by Renew IT, aims to provide affordable computers for all schools in the country. They source old and redundant computers from large corporates, wipe out all the data on the hard drive, and make them thoroughly functional again. These refurbished computers are then provided directly or through NGOs to schools from as low as Rs 4,500 onwards. Combined with an internet connection, this opens up a world of possibilities for the younger generation. Being a Microsoft-registered refurbisher, Renew IT also provides original Microsoft software at just 1/10 of the actual cost. Goodbye software piracy. Isn't it amazing how so little from your end can impact the future of our country so greatly? Visit our website at computersinschools.org and learn more about how you can join us in building a better future.
So the crux of the problem is not actually accessibility. It's just affordability, right? So in the past few years since we've been doing this, we found a lot of benevolent citizens of India who buy it and donate it to their maids' children. They give a lot of scholarships. This was in the beginning. Now in the last few years, we've seen a lot of organizations like Rotary, Roundtable, and a lot of other NGOs who we've helped up set up computer labs for, right? Now it's gone one step ahead from the last 1 year, right? Now it's mandatory for all corporates to get into do corporate social responsibility, right? So a lot of corporates who want to do CSR in education come to us and we help them refurbish their old systems and set up labs for them. And it's very heartening to see it just doesn't stop there. A lot of employees actually volunteer to teach in those schools or help the teachers teach, right? So people are good out there. So can you believe it? The Indian IT industry is worth $100 billion, right? On one hand, 10% accessibility of computers. On another hand, this IT industry, each IT industry disposes thousands of computers every year. Each IT industry, right? We're just here to help these computers, not recycled, get refurbished, and go to the beneficiaries. So this would help both of them. So imagine the possibility if we raise the 10% to say a 15% or a 30% of China's penetration or 45% of Brazil. I'm sure we're not just going to create more Sundar Pichais or more Satya Nadellas of Microsoft, but also I'm sure we'll create a lot more Narayan Murthis or Azim Premji who would create billions of jobs in India itself. Yeah? So we at Renew IT just believe that if the Indian talent has access to information technology, we all will have an incredible tomorrow. Thank you.